Variance Studio update.
Just a quarter in your offering.
Michael here. I'm just going to take y'all through some of the gear that I've been using for this record. I guess I'll start with cymbals. Got all Sabian. For the exception of the hi-hats, I'm running all AAX right now. Got some AA rock hats, which are great, cut really well, super loud. Explosion 18-inch, 21-inch raw bell dry ride, love it. This is actually my favorite cymbal right now. Just got a prototype cymbal from Sabian. It's just ISO crash 20-inch. This line is just really cool. The bell being isolated from the bow of the cymbal just really gives the bell a real more of a presence than a typical crash bell, so really cool. This is 18-inch Extreme China. What's that? Snare drum is a company called Akuten Custom, and they do really cool work. They make snare drums that are steel and wood hybrid, or rather metal and wood hybrid. The one I have is stainless steel center and stave wooden edges. Black walnut is the wood that I have. So yeah, great company. Just check it out. So my kit itself, I just got hooked up with SJC. The guys over there are great. They're really great guys. Do great work. Have medium walnut satin stain, and the shells of my drums, since I have a walnut themed snare, when I was getting my kit, I was talking to the guys at SJC, and I wanted a walnut-themed drum set as well to match my snare. So the shells are maple primarily, and then the outer ply of each shell is walnut. So yeah, they really hooked me up. They sound great. The walnut just provides some extra warmth that I'm a big fan of.
Hey, I'm Eric from Variance. I play bass, and what I mainly use to track on here is a 2013 Fender PJ Special. Nice little seafoam green. I have Seymour Duncan hot stacks installed in it. It gives a lot more punch and a lot more clarity than the stock pickups that it comes with, the noiseless. And I also installed a blackout preamp inside of the bass. So that means it gives it just an insane amount of lows. This is all the stuff I actually use with my bass to actually record all my tones. We go directly into a Boss TU2 tuner. We play in drop B, as you can see. After that, you go straight into the EBS multi-comp. It makes it sound like an old guitar tube amp at times. It gives a nice little gain amount too. Then from that, we go into the Holy Grail, which actually gives me a couple of good reverb tones for about like 2 or 3 of the songs. And then after that, we go into the Mark Bass Super Boost. It has a really awesome balanced direct output in the back. VLE, VPF filters that are in all their amps, so I get a nice little Mark Bass overtone to it. And then after that, it has a nice little level boost side, which actually is pretty nice for a lot of the parts where I stand out by myself with Michael. And after that, we really just go into an MXR 10-band EQ. And the amp I used was an orange Terra bass. I've tried a lot of different kinds of bass amps in my time, and I just prefer orange.
Hey
Hey guys, I'm Steven from Variants. I just wanted to do a walkthrough with some guitars and amps that we use for the record. This one right here, this is a Gibson Les Paul Studio. It's got classic 57s in it, and it was previously owned by Matt Skiba from Alkaline Trio, which is pretty cool. We use this one on mostly all rhythms. It's just a LTD EC1000. It's got the 8185 pickups in it. We use this on a few leads and maybe a few rhythms as well. This one is a another Gibson Les Paul Studio double cut. This one has a classic 57s as well, and this one also has a cork body, which makes it a little bit lighter. We use this one for some rhythms and a lot of leads.
What's up? It's Nathan from Variants. I just want to go over some of the gear that we've been using for all the guitars on our record. First off is my EVH 5153, the 50-watt version. We use this for all of our rhythm tracking on the Blue channel. Surprisingly, we didn't have to use any pedals in front of it, which is pretty awesome. We also use this for our clean channel stuff, and we also use it for reamping. For the reamp, we ran it through the clean, and we ran it through the trusty Ibanez TS9. Comes out really good, nice and clear. We also use the 6505 from Peavey, not the Plus, just the regular model. This helped with some doubling and also to thicken up the tone, so it sounds nice and big for you.
Hi, I'm Lance LaFera.
And I'm Brooks Daniel Pasquale.
Stay with me. Yeah, it's all misread. Taking hits and trying to decode words I finally see.
Hey guys, what's up? We are actually going to take some time now to answer some questions that you guys have asked on Facebook and whatnot. So,
did you find that having a seasoned producer present affect the framework, melodies, and composition of the songs?
Yeah, our producer Brooks Pascal, really we couldn't have gotten luckier with finding Brooks. He was a great help. Really, like, we came here with a plan. You know, we had all the music, but having an outsider's perspective on things just really is so beneficial. Like, it's really just a lot of small stuff, and he suggested we change some things structurally in some songs, but everything that he told us, like the little things, really made every song just come to life, like in a way that we couldn't do alone. So yeah, it was really a great help.
What was your favorite moment of recording the album and why?
I'll let you get this. Alright. Probably my favorite moment in this recording session would be probably just having a new producer and a new perspective on everything, because I mean, we've all worked with different producers, and every one of them had their own input, but Brooks just kind of put all of those into perspective, and then had his own idea about things. Since he's been doing it for such a long time, he knows what he's doing, and it's great to have a good relationship with him. So I'd probably say that was.
That's a good answer. I'd have to say my favorite part about the whole experience, aside from working with Brooks, just because the personal level that he was able to help us is just amazing. But I would have to say it would have to be when me and Michael finished our parts within like the first 4.5, 5 days. And especially with the amount of songs that we're doing, most people don't do that in 2 weeks. The fact that we finish our parts so early is really what gave us the amount of time that we needed to do it, because we finished it so fast to where you guys could just knock everything out nice and casually. So it didn't really put us on a time frame. It didn't make us any stressed out or anything. Because, oh man, I can't finish. We had enough time to do everything, and everything came out not rushed. So I'd have to go with that.
Yeah, my favorite part was just going back to Whit's question, just having a producer have such like great insight. Saw all the post-production stuff, all the little things that really just made every song come to life. It was just really humbling experience to have some outsiders' input.
Thank you for watching, and keep up with us throughout this entire year because we have a lot of new stuff coming for you. Check out our brand new album, 2014. It's our year. Cheers to you.
And I can shine like a star, but I'll